How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Box to Box. We're focusing Box to Boxes on the big games this season, and we've got another one coming up. It's only game week 5. We've played Liverpool, now we've got Manchester City, the second side we've been, tussling with over the last few years to try win our first Premier League title in the Emirates era since 2004. But it's very different circumstances. I've got Brads with me in the building to discuss.
Hello. It's a pleasure to be here, man.
Come on, bro. Discuss the Man City side of things. And yeah, hit the like button, make sure you subscribe to all of that stuff, people. And obviously when Brads lets you know his socials, his channel, make sure you show some love to that as well. But Brads, talk to me, man. City, I mean, I've never spoken to you before. We've just met. So it's a fresh perspective, but you started the season quite emphatically, winning 4-0 away to Wolves, then back-to-back defeats, then a bounce back against Man United. So 2 wins out of 4. Not great for a Man City side that's dominated the last 9-10 years in the country. But how are you feeling generally going into this one?
You know what? I wouldn't say it's a bounce back because I feel like that Wolves game was a facade.
Okay.
The way our players played and the way we were set up, it was so good for that game. But we've seen that Wolves are terrible this season. So it just wasn't giving me much. And then people are saying that we are bouncing back against United. But at the end of the day, it's United.
They're terrible as well.
They're so bad. They might as well be Wolves, you know what I mean? But yeah.
So you're worried then?
I'm very worried. I think right now, in this time, Arsenal are way ahead of us. And I'm not talking about as in like success. I'm talking about as in the way you guys play, the players you have, the system. I think you guys are so much more ahead in your project than Man City are. Because now we've got the rebuild, Kevin has left. And yeah, it's going to be hard to get back, but I think you lot might just edge it. You
say Kevin's left, I just want to, for video purpose, this is before the Napoli game tonight where Kevin returns. So we don't know what that outcome is, win, lose or draw.
Please, Kevin, just relax. Show us some mercy.
He's got a bit of a chip on his shoulder, I believe, the way I think he wanted an extension, so maybe he's going to turn up. But we'll see. That doesn't matter. That's game week 1 Champions League. This is game week 5 Premier League. And I agree with you. I think Arsenal are more oiled right now. We're further along in the process, the project. You lot are in a transition. But you spent a lot of money as well, and you've got the best manager in the world of all time for some people. And when you say you're worried, is it about this season? Is it about Pep Guardiola? Like, where does most your worry lie?
The biggest worry is the new system that we're trying to play going to work? You know what I mean? We brought in Donnarumma, the best keeper in the world, arguably the best keeper in the world. And it looks like we're kind of transitioning from this possession type football to now counter-attacking type football, which I want to see. I haven't seen my club do that in years. So it's just a matter of if we can put the pieces together and make it work. Because against Arsenal, probably the best defense in the league, you know what I mean? It's going to be tough to break them down, man. It's going to be so tough. But if we can do this perfectly, we could get a result from you guys.
Before we get into the details of the game, in terms of Pep, he signed a 2-year contract last year or an extension to existing terms that keeps him at the club till 2027. He's overseeing this transition. But is there a worry for you that he oversees this transition and then the next manager that comes in then goes into another transition? Do you think if things don't pick up pace this season that, you might look at Pep's contract and he might look himself? A lot of people have looked at his, persona over the last 12 months. He's had personal issues with his other half in his personal life. Do you think there's any danger I say danger, it might be for a benefit, but do you think he sees out the next 2 years, or do you think there's potentially, something that transcends this season into potentially moving on from Pep? How big is this one for Pep?
I feel like it's massive. It's going to be a massive job for Pep, because I feel like when he came into to City, it was kind of a rebuild as well. He did bring in players, but it was more of getting us to winning ways. Yeah. Now it's more of getting us back to where we were. So I think he can do it. He's the best manager in the world, like he said. He can do it. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be too hard for him. But the thing I'm scared about is when he leaves, what is he going to leave behind? Because I don't see any other manager in world football being able to pick up a team and make them win. For example, like what Klopp did. He didn't leave the best way, but he left a good foundation. You know what I mean? Yeah. The squad was still there. And look, Arne Slot came in and won the Premier League with them. So I kind of want something similar like that for Pep to leave a good foundation. And I think he has, but we'll see.
Who's your biggest threat on Sunday for you? Who needs to have a good game for Man City in order for you to take something from this?
I think Ryan just needs to step back up, man. He really does. He was so good in that first and second game, kind of. But yeah, we need that flair. We need that drive. We need that attacking ability in Reinders to come out again. And biggest threat, I'm gonna say Eze, man. I've been watching you guys. Yeah. I've been watching you guys closely, and that guy is good, man. He is good. The way, like the little flicks, the flares, the way he beats his man, he's dangerous. I don't think we've seen an Arsenal player like this in a while. Obviously, you got Saka, but Eze is the one.
So Reinder's biggest threat for you, and in your opinion, Eze the biggest threat that you have to contend with. I mean, Madueke has been playing well recently. Gyökeres has got 3 and 4, but I think for Gyökeres, you know, he hasn't scored against United. He hasn't had a sniff against Liverpool. So this is the next big game where the eyes are going to be on him. And a lot of people say he's in the mold of a Haaland, nowhere near quality-wise, but in the mold of they just want to score goals. And Haaland started this season. I'm surprised you didn't say Haaland's biggest threat, if I'm honest with you.
Well, to be fair, he is. But like, Haaland's going under the radar.
For him to do it, I guess the people behind him have to do it.
Exactly. He's not like, even though his build-up play is underrated now, like it's getting better.
Against United, he was good at the box.
He's actually dropping in a bit, moving like Harry Kane a little bit. But no, I think the biggest threat can be Tijjani Reinders if he's on thingy. I think he's the best midfielder in the world. You know what I mean? So, like, if he's on his game, it will be good for us. But yeah, like you were saying about Gyökeres, he kind of reminds me of early doors Haaland. Like you were saying, the mold, but where he wasn't too involved in the team, wasn't getting too many touches, but he was getting the ball in the back of the net. You know what I mean? And that's the job. So he was kind of reminding me early. If Gyökeres can start finding his feet, then it'll be dangerous. He'll be dangerous.
Yeah. Well, in terms of lineup, what would you want to see from Man City? Because you know you don't seem like you've taken all the positives from the United game because it's just United. I can agree with you on that. But what does Pep need to do? How do you need to set up against us? Because generally, against us over the years, you've been proactive, positive. You've gone to win the game, home or away. But last season, 5-1, you know, that was a corner we managed to turn against you because, you know, for about 8 years before that, it was pretty much you lot smoking us season in, season out. What do you like to do now? This is the first game at the Emirates since that 5-1. First game at the Emirates since, you know, last season. What does Pep need to do in this one?
Well, number one, that back four needs to stay, that played against Man United. The Nico O'Reilly, Ruben Diaz, Husanov in right back, and who was the other centre back? Guardiola as well. That needs to stay because what I've been seeing, the mix and matching in the back four has been horrible this season. We've been getting destroyed every game. So like I feel like that's the perfect mix of like technique, of brute force, of pace and stuff. So I think that is the most likely.
That'd be Kusanov, Eze then, right?
Yeah.
Eze starts on the left.
Because Kusanov's got the pace. He has got the pace, and he's got the brute force like I was talking about. So he could keep Eze in his pocket, but that's what I'm worried about. If Pep doesn't do that and starts overthinking and starts putting Matheus Nunes there again, I can't do that, man. I can't.
Yeah, Nunes against Eze will be interesting. I can't lie. I'd prefer that because you are right. Kusanov does have, you know, strength and pace, 2 attributes. Not easy for any winger to deal with. I mean, looking at Arsenal, I guess you're outside looking in right now. Because 2 wins out of the first 4, that's not Man City standard, especially the last 10 years. Liverpool and Arsenal, I think both teams have started both well, but there's also question marks about both in terms of how does the next step unfold for Liverpool defensively, for Arsenal in the attacking front. Who do you think wins the Premier League this season?
I think Liverpool got back-to-back, you know.
Yeah.
I genuinely do. That squad seemed impossible to stop. And it's almost like it's written in the stars. Like yesterday's Champions League game, they won it with this inch of like extra time, bro. Like it's just insane how Liverpool always do this. And I feel like that's going to be a common theme this season. They're going to get to the 90th minute, 89th minute, whatever, and then they're going to get the last minute winner. Like that's what champions do.
Do you feel like there's much has been said about the rivalry between you and Liverpool over those years? A lot of people labeling it a friendly rivalry, but what's your opinions of them? I mean, you went back to back with them in terms of not necessarily back-to-back winning titles. You won the majority, but back-to-back in terms of challenging. That was your partner in the challenge year in, year out. Do they feel like a rival to you?
You know what? when it was the City Port era, it kind of was like a rival, but I don't think we have hatred towards each other. You know what I mean? For example, Man City, Man United, the derby, like that's different.
Yeah,
like
normal.
the players, you can see the hatred towards them. But with Liverpool, it's more of like who wants to be better. You know what I mean? They wanted to be better than us. We wanted to be better than them, and we just kept like outperforming each other. So it's not like they're rivals, but I guess you can say rivals.
Yeah. So surely you want Arsenal to win the league, no?
Hey, listen, I got too many Arsenal friends,
I
bro.
knew because you're London-based. I knew you'd have a lot of Arsenal
I got
friends.
too many of them, man, and they won't be like shutting up about it for the next 70 years if you guys win it.
What do you make of Arteta, though? Obviously, because this is the first time I'm speaking to you, so it's a conversation many of us had initially when he first came to Arsenal over the first few years, because it's the first time I'm talking to you. What do you make of Arteta? I mean, you know, much has been said about him taking us from where we was to where we are now, and now a lot of pressure on him to take us from where he's put us to where we want to be, which is champions, you know, trophies under our belts. Are you a fan of Mikel? Are you someone that has some doubts? Would you ever see him as an option for Manchester City in the future in terms of management?
No chance. No chance. I'm sorry to say it. Well, Mikel
Is that because
cannot
you don't
come back.
like him or because he's managing Arsenal?
No, I don't mind him, man. I have respect for Mikel. You know what I mean? He's one of Pep's disciples. He came from helping us as well, like doing.
True, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I have respect for him, but I don't think he's the man for you guys to get you to the next level.
Okay.
To start winning Champions Leagues, to start winning Premier Leagues, to doing doubles, to doing trebles. You know, all of these like records. I don't think he can do it because we've seen 6 years of it, and probably, you know what? This year, I would say it's his last chance for me. Like, obviously for me, but not for you know. Like if he gets something done this season, either the Premier League or the Champions League, then cool. I think he should stay.
It starts making sense then.
It does.
The process, let's call it.
Exactly. Then the process is paying off. You know what I mean?
It all makes sense. I can't lie, Premier League is what I want. But back to Sunday, Brads. We're the home team, so usually we end box to box with a prediction. I've said 3-1 across all platforms. I'm going to stick to 3-1 Arsenal.
3-1 Arsenal. Goal scorers?
Gyökeres hat-trick. This is just more want than you know. I'm not placing any money on this, but I'm just gonna say, listen, I'm not. I mean, he barely had 3 chances across the first 4 games, so let alone 3 in 1 against Man City. Scorers, I say Gyökeres 2 and Eze.
Okay.
Let's get him in. What about prediction for you?
I'm gonna go with. I really want to say we are winning this, but
would you take a draw? If I said to you now, we can wake up Monday and you've drawn the game.
I will take it 100% in a heartbeat. Because I think that's the only thing we can get out of that game. Because right now it's not good, man. It's not good at all. But I'm going to go with, you know what? I'm going to say 2-2. A 2-2 draw.
2-2.
It's at Emirates as well, isn't it?
We've both gone for goals. Yeah. We've both gone for 4 goals apiece. 3-1, 2-2.
And I'm going to go Haaland 2 goals. I'm going to go Eze 1, Gyökeres 1.
All right, cool. Comments, let us know your predictions. Obviously, lineups, thoughts around the key battles. You know, most important player for City, most important player for us. You've heard Brad's opinion. Brad's, obviously, you do content, socials, and whatnot. Let them know where they can find you.
Yeah, so on Instagram it's brads.ts. On TikTok it's Life of Brads, and the rest brads.ts. YouTube as well, Brad's Talk Sports.
Is it Brad's with a Z, yeah?
Yeah, Brad's with a Z.
Cool. We'll put it in the description below anyway, people. Brad's, love for coming on.
Nice for having me, bro.
I wish you luck, but you'd have won enough over the last 10 years or so. And yeah, I can tell you're young, so you've enjoyed. You've enjoyed all the success. So now it's time to, you know, deal with this, what I had to deal with after the success we had when we was young. And people, show Brad some love. He told you his channel, he's told you his social media platforms. In the description, we'll put a few of those, so make sure you go over, show him some love. Show the video some love. Hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed. Personal channel, Turkish LDN. You should already know the big 6. And love for the love, people. We'll see you soon. Peace.